In a bold move that has sparked intense debate, a federal judge has slammed the brakes on President Donald Trump's plan to deploy the Oregon National Guard to Portland, raising critical questions about the limits of presidential power and the balance between federal and state authority. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a necessary check on executive overreach, or an unwarranted interference in federal authority? Let's dive in. U.S. District Judge Karen Immergut issued a temporary restraining order late Saturday, halting the deployment of 200 National Guard soldiers for at least 14 days. Her decision hinged on the argument that Trump's justification for federalizing the Guard, citing chaos in Portland, was simply untethered to the facts. While protests in the city have occurred, Immergut emphasized they are not significantly violent or disruptive to warrant such a move. These incidents, though inexcusable, are well within the capacity of local law enforcement to handle, she wrote, adding a layer of clarity often missed in heated debates. And this is the part most people miss. The judge, appointed by Trump himself, warned that the administration's actions risk blurring the line between civil and military rule. This nation operates under constitutional law, not martial law, Immergut stated, highlighting a historical tradition of resisting government overreach. She argued that Trump's attempt not only exceeds his authority under federal law, but also violates the 10th Amendment, infringing on Oregon's sovereignty. Trump had taken to social media last month to declare he was sending troops to war-ravaged Portland, citing the need to protect immigration facilities. However, Immergut dismissed this as a good faith determination, pointing out that the president's own statements undermined his case. Ignoring the facts on the ground is not the same as exercising deference, she noted, a subtle yet powerful critique of executive decision-making. Oregon officials celebrated the ruling, with Governor Tina Kotek declaring, "Justice has been served and the truth has prevailed." Attorney General Dan Rayfield called it a wake-up call for Trump, emphasizing that deploying the military based on social media trolling sets a dangerous precedent. Portland Mayor Keith Wilson echoed this sentiment, asserting that local authorities are fully capable of maintaining peace. The number of federal troops needed or wanted is zero, he stated bluntly. The Trump administration is expected to appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which previously overturned a similar ruling in Los Angeles. But the stakes here are far-reaching. As Immergut noted, this case intersects three fundamental principles of our democracy: federal-state relations, the role of the military in domestic affairs, and the power of the courts. Here's the thought-provoking question. Does this ruling protect states' rights and uphold the Constitution, or does it undermine the federal government's ability to respond to crises? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This debate is far from over.